Your body is out of stock. Your DNA, first edition, out of print. Your mind, if it goes, no one can replace it for you. So, and I know this firsthand with a family member suffering from dementia. So, I am here to give you a tool to help you preserve the body that you have and the mind. So let's talk first of all about this, our phones, our computers. They're replaceable, they're upgradable, and yet, if anything happens to it, we're just destroyed. We just try to do anything to protect it. We format it, we charge it, we let it rest when it needs to. If it's heating up, let's put it, in a cold place so it doesn't overheat and get destroyed. But what about your body? As I see it, the body is a big computer, and I did say it in some of the shorts. And thank you for your likes and your views. So the body is a computer. I see the body as a hardware and the mind as the software, and the subconscious mind as the programming that are running behind. So those programming, sometimes the stories that we tell ourselves in the subconscious sometimes are bugging, and or they're just turning in loops, buffering, and that doesn't help our way of life. So who am I? Why would you even listen to me? I am Dr. Safiya. I am a therapeutic writing and energy practitioner. I hold a PhD from Johns Hopkins University in literature and languages, and a Bachelor of Science in computer science and languages. So I combine the two to create this way of healing, of empowering ourselves, of taking care of our body and mind, just to keep on going and have a more fulfilled life. So I started this channel because I have few clients that are just repeating the same stories, and they have the same diagnostic. So I just thought I would share with you like some of the tools that I share with them to help out, something that you can do at home by yourself, right? Like, something that is just another tool to add to your toolbox. So the first client that I had, let's call her Leela. That's not her name, but just let's call her Leela. Leela came and she's suffering of burnout. Her body is just telling her stop. She can't. She has so many responsibilities, like you all do, right? Like, and you don't want to give up any of it. You just want to keep on going because that's how people see you. That's how they're used to you. You're just the one. You're the doer. You're the achiever, and you wouldn't let anything stop you from getting the things done, right? Sometimes some of us are perfectionists, but it's really important for you to just get it done. And you have this list during the day or during the week that has to be achieved, and nothing would stop you, and definitely not your body. You would just persevere and persevere. But sometimes the body and the mind is sending these lights, like, flashing lights, like saying, let's rest, right? Like, the program is buffering and just saying, please, pay attention to me, just put me on I need to recharge. So if that happened to our phone or our computer, we will stop right away. Oh my God, no, 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 no. You have to, my computer. But the body would just say, no, it can take it. It can take it. I'll have my 5 hours of sleep tonight and I'll be fine. But I cannot even think about that. I really have to get this done. And then with the years going, the body is aging, not taking really care of it. And I'm not talking about the spa and the massages. You can still do that, but I'm talking about the mind, about the stories that you're telling yourself. And those are little by little just getting stored in different part of your hardware, which is the body. And then it can lead to pain and hurt and some suffering, and sometimes really, really deep hurt that would need a lot to get it not fixed but healed, right? Like, then you need the medicine, you need sometimes the surgeries, you need all the therapies. So what about we just start before anything like get really out of hand? And again, I'm just offering a tool, and I'm all about balance, like, just balancing your life, just still getting everything done. I'm not saying that you should just rest and take a month vacation and tell everybody, just take care of everything yourselves. I am out. because that would happen if the body is gets sick, then, or the mind is just, cannot stand it anymore and it snaps, then you'd be out, right? And we don't want that. We want you to just keep on doing what you're doing and just last, have a fulfilled life. And also talk to the body and say that, thank you for what you're doing, and you are strong, you can do it, and we want to do it for a long, long, long time. So one of the tools that I share with my client is therapeutic writing. So basically, just you find a pen, anything on your desk, anything next to you. I have this small notebook that is not even like a real journal or anything. So what I'm talking about in here, the therapeutic writing tool that I would share with you, is not the journaling. Many people journal, and it's wonderful, right? Like, some people have these journals that they kept for years, and they have boxes and boxes of it, and it's beautiful, right? Like, because you're still exteriorizing, what happened, you're still talking about it, you're still trying to figure out, how you were, how you're changing, what worked, what didn't. So it's an excellent tool. But I'm talking about something that is more immediate, and reaching again that software that is hidden, that subconscious mind. So for that, it's wonderful. You can do it as fun, as a game. You don't have to take it, you don't have to add it to your to-do list as another thing to do. It's just, sometimes it could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes that you can take. You don't have to do it daily, but just, from time to time, just to tell your body, tell yourself that you're giving it that time, right? Like, that you're cherishing your body, cherishing your mind. And that's why you just need, if you see that something is not working, that, you're just feeling like the way of life that you're leading is not sustainable, you're forcing something, right? Now it's time to just take a step back and rest and think and try to listen, right? Like, I feel that we are not listening enough. We like to talk, we like to argue, we like to debate, but listening, just sitting and listening, that's what I feel we need to do more. And especially not listen to others, not listen to advice. I am, again, you have all these practices that you already use. You go to the therapist, you have best friends, you have confidants. That's all wonderful, and you keep all of it. I'm just adding you a tool, and that tool is automatic writing. Automatic writing is basically, whenever you pick up the pen, you start writing, but you don't stop. You just keep on writing, writing, writing until a message comes. So what is important is to set the intention first, right? Like, so you're just feeling so tired. You don't know what happened. You rested, you slept, and yet it's still there. Something is not working. And you're wondering what. You go, you get your labs done, you get your vitamins, you have all the supplements done. So what's going on? You still don't have an answer. Well, let's ask the body, let's ask the subconscious. You start the automatic writing. You take a pen, you start writing, and you don't stop. And you don't lift the pen from the page. So that would bypass the thinking mind. You'll hear me talking about bypassing the thinking mind, bypassing the thinking mind. I love this phrase. So just basically, the thinking mind helps you, it's action. It just gets you to where you want to get to arrive. And it's a doer, it's wonderful. But you cannot be on that active mode all the time. Again, remember, the phone, you turn it off. The computer, you turn it off. Why? Because it needs that time to reset, right? And and it doesn't even give you a choice. Once the charge is done, it shuts off. It shuts off. You don't want your body to shut off. You don't. No, because that's a little bit harder than just plugging it in the wall and recharging it. So please be careful. And I'm talking from experience here, because I did that for 17 years. Remember my old life that I talked to you about, and about being a college professor. And it just drained me, because I was just giving too much. Even sometimes they wouldn't even ask me to do it, but I would still do it, because that's my functioning, that's my programming. And when I did it, at the end, an accident, panic attacks, couldn't even go out of my place, of my apartment. So I'm talking from experience. And sometimes you just get so bad We just find ourselves in that hole, and we don't see we know the light is there, but how to reach it, how to find it? We feel alone, we feel trapped, we cannot change our ways. We can't, because that's how we've been raised, that's how we've been taught, and that's what success means, right? Like, work hard, give to others, take care of others. Nobody else can do it. If you don't do it yourself, it's not getting done. So those are all programs, like people pleasing, dot x, right? Like, it's just all these programs that we've been taught since we were little. They're still running. They're still running, and at some point they were working perfectly, right? Because those were the program, but now they're outdated, and now they're doing the opposite. They're keeping you in a loop. They're keeping you in a loop you cannot get out of. So the solution is to reprogram your mind, rewrite your stories, rewrite the stories that we've been told, rewrite the advice that we've been told, right? Like, and in sessions with my clients, we do that. I just speed up the process. I use emotional clearing while they're writing. We have these beautiful white circles where we just meet, and they are short, they are 40 minutes, but it's just giving that time, being meeting with people. You can do that like automatic writing that I will show you right now, and we'll do it right now, right? But you can meet with a few friends, or with your sister or brother, or just anybody that you think would need it. And you could set this intention. It's really important to set the intention. You set the intention that today, let's see what programming is running and what is the body saying about that. No, you cannot rest until everything is done. Let's see, why do I have that? Body. So you set the intention. Body, what do I need to know? Or if you believe in your higher self, in souls, in guides, in angels, whatever you believe, right? It's all perfect. There is no wrong way to do this. You just need an answer, but it's not your thinking mind that is giving it to you, because the one it gave you brought you to this place, right? And brought you here. So you're trying to figure out how to get out of it. So it's basically, you set the intention, which is just answering, like, for example, today, let's do it. I'll set the timer. We can do it, and I'll do it with you too, because because it's always, I still use it, and it's a wonderful tool. So, body, what are you trying to tell me today? What do I need to know today? So let's do it. For here, I'll just do the timer for 7 minutes, not 5, not 10, 7. Don't ask me why. Like, just, pattern interrupt, like something that is different. Let's try to do things differently and see what works, right? So I'll set it for 7 minutes, 11 seconds. That's what came up, so that's what I'll leave it at. And we start writing, we don't stop. It doesn't have to do with the question. You're not thinking about, oh, my body wants me to know. No, just start writing. What is this lady talking about? What do you mean? Like, I can just have to just keep on writing and not stopping. And you're writing exactly that. You're writing exactly that until at some point, somebody else, like, your subconscious mind, take the wheel. And you get messages that are just in you, but that were so hidden, so quiet. The thinking mind is like this loud voice that's saying, do it, do it, do it. You cannot stop, you cannot stop, you cannot stop. If we stop, we fall, we fail. Oh no, no failure, right? So let's listen to that quiet voice. That could be the intuition, but also the body. Like, we have a circle where we meet and we just scan the body, and then there is a part of the body that speaks. Could be a toe, could be the hair, could be like, like the back of your head, right? Like, your hair wants to speak because it saw something in the back that you cannot see in front, that you don't see. So basically, we just play with it, and the results are phenomenal, right? Like, they're just like, so many people get some insights that they didn't have. And even without the emotional clearing that I do in the background, right? Like, again, as I told you, to speed up this clearing and just get into answers faster, you still can do it just with your automatic writing. So we'll start. I set the timer. You can pause if you want to write more. You'll see something will come, and the message that you want to keep on writing. So just pause this video, right? Like, for here, the one that are live with me today, we're just going to do it for 7 minutes, but you can always come back and just, pause it. I'll have the timestamps in the description where you can just start. And the most important thing, again, just pick up a pen, have a paper ready. You can go get it if you don't have it right now, and try to relax, take deep breath, try to calm the mind, right? This is also a way to just calm the mind. If everything is hitting you, like coming left and right, the kids want this, everybody, the family member wants this, like I just need to take care of my father, and my mother wants this, and you're just pulled apart. You just take these 7 minutes, 7 minutes, and you just write. Automatic writing. Again, automatic writing. I'm not talking about journaling. That's another tool, right? That is fantastic, that everybody uses, that, well, everybody, that's everybody knows about, or many people know about. I'm talking about automatic writing. And this is the advice I gave Leela, my virtual client, or just my fictionary client. So that's what I told her. She would just come and sit and listen, see what programming. You can also ask, what programming am I running that is not serving me anymore, and then you just keep on writing. So I think everybody got their pen and paper, and we're going to start for 7 minutes, I said. 7 minutes. So I'll meet you right after this. I'm still here. Let's do it. Please play with me. Play with me. We have nothing to lose, right? Everything to gain. So let's try. Let's start. Now let's, oops, it's done. Let's finish. I'll just finish my sentence because I just want to know a little more. So we take deep breath in and out through our nose. We try to clear the mind, and usually in the circle we just sit, and you can do it at home too. Before we relax the mind, we see in the mind like a big computer screen, and we just turn off all the windows that are open, that are the to-do lists, the emotions, all the thoughts that we don't need for those 7 minutes or 10 minutes or 17 minutes that you'd be writing in. And then we relax, we start writing with, just in a place, outside. I'm all about grounding now and being in nature. While before, when I was little, I would just, I would love my room and just sit in my room with my TV on. So just going in a place where you feel safe, where you feel like, where you can feel the earth, yeah, like under you, supporting you, right? Like, you feel supported, you feel held. When we do that, then we write, and then after we just say thank you to whatever, to any part of the body that spoke to you, to your subconscious mind, to your higher self. We just say thank you for speaking today, and I thank myself for listening. That's what you would say. I thank myself for listening, because they can be speaking, the little voice can be speaking, but if there is no one to listen, then it's only halfway of the job done, and you don't do halfways. That's what got you here, right? Like that's why we feel burned out. So this is just a tool, and I'm so glad that you joined me here today. So every week, this is my first one. Yay, 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 yay. And a few years ago I would never have done that. So that programming that was running in my subconscious saying, people will judge you, people will not like you. I'm not for everybody, and I'm just here to find my people, my tribe, the one that will listen and find value in what I say, find that it's worth it to try. And again, there is no right or wrong. It's however you feel. You feel it's something that you can use, so do it. And if you can, there are so many other tools, and so many other things, so many other guides that have discovered something like a mean to help you live a fulfilled life. So that's what we're here for. If everyone do their part, or does their part, and then everyone will have their own tribe, and would be able to reach more people and find serenity and peace in this world. So again, thank you for being with me today. Next week I'll speak about another subject that came up in sessions with my clients, something that I see recurring and just repeating for many people. And again, so I'm Dr. Safiya, your therapeutic writing and energy practitioner, and I'm so glad that you spent your precious time with me. I really appreciate it, and thank you, thank you. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll keep, I'll put everything in the description and the timestamps. So if anything, please comment. And oh yes, please like and subscribe if that was helpful, and if you'd like to just come back for another session. And also, if you have any comment, if you'd like me to help with something, with like a theme, just let me know in the comments. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.